Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Sephora haul update. I have to film a very large Sephora haul and I've been wanting to do it, but I keep remembering I wanted to wait a month for a Sephora haul update before I do my next haul. So if you guys like hauls, be ready because after this update, you're getting another Sephora haul. So we're going to talk about all the products I purchased in my last Sephora haul, my final thoughts and reviews on them, if I end up returning anything, what I think, all the good stuff in this video. So thank you so much for clicking on this video and wanting to know my full thoughts and reviews on all these products. And let's hop into the Sephora haul update. A lot of these I've used extensively on my channel throughout the month, so you would have seen these a ton. So I almost feel like at this point this video is redundant, but I know you guys really like these videos, so I'm gonna still summarize everything that I picked up, even though you've probably seen these like a million times at this point. I did pick up some new Rare Beauty. I did a whole video on both these products. One I like more than the other. I've been reaching for the highlighter, which is surprising because I feel like myself and other people, we've just been off highlighter for so long. Now I feel like it's making a slight comeback. We'll see. I still prefer an all matte look, but I'm wearing this today just to show you what it looks like. And this is the Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten. I have the lightest shade. I still want the other ones, but I was just holding off to be good. So I've just been using this. I have it as an inner corner highlight as well. I love the formula. It's silky smooth on the skin. There is some micro glitter in this, which I know a lot of people don't want in a highlight. However, I don't think it's too noticeable on the skin. You gotta get really up close, and it's fairly flattering on texture because I do have quite a bit of texture on my highlight area, and I feel like it's not emphasized too much. This is the lightest shade. So I do really like it, and as I said, I would like the other ones, but I'm trying to be good. And then I picked up the Rare Beauty brightener for underneath the eyes. I haven't been reaching for this as much because I feel like I should have got the lightest shade. I have the shade light medium, and this is supposed to brighten, and this is good for super natural, my normal skin days. But if I really want that bright under eye, I feel like light would have been a little bit better for me. I love the applicator of this, and I love the formula. So it's just shade for me. I would have liked the lighter shade. So the applicator is that metal tip on it. The formula is very hydrating. I feel like on days when I'm doing virtually no makeup, all I really need are my brows to be lightly filled in, this underneath my eyes, and I'm good to go. I feel like that's kind of what I feel like I need for a super quick look, just to brighten up my under eye just a little bit. And this color is actually good for those kind of makeup days. So if I was just going to use this, this is actually a good color, but I prefer to use something like this with a full face of makeup just to give that bright under eye. If you're into a super natural no makeup look, I use this for those days. So you would like this shade if you're similar to me for those kind of makeup days. It's just a personal preference. I just wanted something a little bit lighter, but the formula and product is amazing. So nothing wrong with it. It's just the shade selection for me. And then I managed to get my hands on this from Sephora. I do not know how. It came in stock. It was the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. This has been going in and out of stock. Super popular, viral right now. I am wearing a couple drops of this underneath my foundation today just to warm up and bronze up my skin. I love that this is a skincare product. It's Drunk Elephant. I'm a huge fan of their skincare line. And this is great because it has some peptides in it. So I feel like it's really nice as a base for my skin because I'm actually applying some skincare. It's not a makeup product. It is skincare, but it does help to kind of match my face to my body, especially on those no makeup days if I'm just doing this underneath my eye. This is a great little addition to my makeup routine if I want something super natural and just to have a wash of bronze and evenness to the skin. I mix this in with my moisturizer or serum, depending on what I'm doing. Typically, I mix this in with my Glow Recipe Niacinamide. I think that's the best combination I've personally found so far. So I do really like this. There's a ton of dupes out there. People are showing on TikTok, so you don't necessarily need this product. I personally like it just because of the skincare properties to this particular product, so that's why I think it's the best. But definitely if you want that sort of look, you can get it with a variety of things out there. So you don't necessarily need it if you're just looking for the look of the Sunshine Drops. A product I think is actually a little overhyped is from Urban Decay, and it is the Moon Dust Eyeshadow in Space Cowboy. I know so many people love this. So please hear me out when I say my opinion on this. It's just because of the sheer amount of fallout. And even if you use a mixing medium, fix plus, whatever, it's just those large chunks of glitter in here that I have a problem with falling on my face for whatever reason. I don't often have that issue with glitters. I love ones that are super easy to work with, like the one in the Patrick Ta palette, eyeshadow palette. Those are my favorite kind of glitters because they have a base to them already, which allows it to stick to the eye. This one, a little bit finicky. Yes, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It looks amazing on the eyes. It gives you that sort of wet look. You can put on really nice and sheer, which I like to do, or you can pack it on. So it is a beautiful shade. I just don't like the formula. That's just what it is about it. I think there's better ones on the market that I've tried. I still think you're gonna like this if you like the color. It's a 7 out of 10 for me, just due to the formula. Pretty, but it could be better. I just feel like it could be better. And then this also viral. We have a lot of viral products in this Sephora haul. So this is from Fenty Beauty, and it's the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. I have this on my cheeks today to give that pink glow to the skin, and this is gorgeous. If you want a glowy pink blush and you like this sort of look, you would absolutely love this. And again, for formula, I think this could be better for me. I do wish that this shade specifically was sold individually because I don't use this side too much because of the chunks of glitter. It's a personal preference. I know some people are totally okay with glitter. This size of glitter though is very poor and texture enhancing on my skin and my face particularly. That's why I'm avoidant of it. I had someone comment that I could use this on my eyes as an eyeshadow, and I thought that was a great option. So thank you for reminding me to do that. I do that all the time with certain highlighters that I like, but I forgot to do that with this. I think it would be a really pretty eyeshadow, and I think I'm going to do that with that side, but if I could make this perfect for me, I would only have the Ginger Binge. But if you want a powder version of the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkasm liquid highlighter, you would love this because that's exactly what it is. That's why it went viral, because of Madison Beer. So I highly recommend it for that reason. It is gorgeous. I mean, I can't stop using it. And it's such a pretty topper. I wouldn't use it on its own just to apply the pigment and build it up that way, just because it would be too shiny for me. So I'd like to have something down first with the pigment and that just a light wash over the skin. Otherwise, it would be a little too much for me. So that's kind of how I use it. Then I did a review on this as well. And the more I use this, the more I'm loving it. And I think the reason why I'm liking this so much is because you guys are continuously complimenting on how my skin looks when I have this on. Every time I've had this on, I get the most compliments from you guys. I'm wearing it today. It is the new foundation from Makeup by Mario and the brush. The brush is my favorite thing of all of it, but the foundation is so beautiful, and it does have that mica pearl in it, which gives that shimmer quality in the bottle. It does show up on my skin. I can tell in certain lightings. I know some people say that you can't tell. I can tell. I can see it on my skin. However, it's not overly noticeable, and I feel like it does help with the formula to give it that glow, and I do really like the formula. I think it wears really beautifully. The color is perfect for me when I don't have a self tan. I use the shade 12O, which is an olive undertone, and I do want to pick up a darker shade in this. That's how much I've been enjoying it. I didn't think I was going to, but I think when summer comes, I might have to pick up another shade. So I'm curious to see how this wears throughout the really humid climate and warmer summers. If you're wearing this and that's your weather right now, please let me know how you like it. But I have been loving it, especially the brush. I use this every day for my foundation. It's dirty, it needs to be clean. I'm even using this side to blend stuff out, and I didn't think I would use this end as much. But I've been using both. I think this is great for just getting off product and making it more seamless to the skin, just really pressing and buffing everything in. Amazing for my foundation. I've even been using this for blush too. It's just a super versatile brush. I love dual-ended brushes, you guys know. I'm obsessed with them. And then we have two fragrances. I feel like I'm blowing through this video. Actually having a good talking day, I guess. A lot of times I'm just stumbling over my words. But we have two fragrances here. And I recently saw Jaclyn Hill actually talk about this fragrance, and I did a video on it. It is the Clean Reserve Sparkling Sugar. So if you haven't checked out my full review, I definitely recommend going to check that out. However, I have some thoughts about this. The more I continue to use it, the more I like the scent, but the more I feel like the wear is absolutely atrocious. So for me, I applied this morning again. Within an hour, it's gone. And I tried to apply it again. It just disappears on me. I've tried everything to get this to last, just applying something down so that it would stick, like an oil or whatnot. I've been trying all the little tricks. This does not last on me whatsoever. It is a beautiful scent. I love to mix this with the Clean Skin scent, which you guys know is my favorite top fragrance. I love it. So I'm a huge fan of the brand. It's just this particular scent is so disappointing in its wear that I wouldn't repurchase again only because of that. Like, the wear is absolutely horrible. And I don't want to be spending that kind of money just to waste it in an hour. One fragrance that just lasts and you only need such a tiny amount is from Kayali. It's the Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. I'm still partial to my Tom Ford Lost Cherry, okay? This hasn't replaced that. It's so similar though. Like, these two, you put them side by side on the dry down on me, they smell identical. This one is a little bit more cherry syrupy sweet, which isn't my personal favorite, but that's just the initial spray because that definitely goes away on my skin. Just overall, I lean towards Tom Ford Lost Cherry for my personal taste. However, so close that I feel like if you like one or the other, you'd probably like the other one. So if you've not checked this one out, great wear, similar to Tom Ford, has that very cherry element to it, but is super sexy. It's just a great day or night fragrance for me, perfect for the cooler months, I feel. I wouldn't necessarily reach for this in the summer myself, but it is a beautiful fragrance. I'm happy I picked up the travel, and I'll definitely be using it. Will I repurchase it? Probably not, just because I'd rather purchase Tom Ford Lost Cherry again as opposed to the Kayali. That's just personal preference, but it's still a great scent. I'm so happy to have it. Then the last thing I have here, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with, it's from Sol de Janeiro, and this is the Boom Boom Body Oil. I've used this a little bit. It says it has depuffing qualities to it. I don't notice it. I kept the packaging just in case I needed to return it because I wasn't sure about this when I picked it up, but it does say it has this depuffing massage technique that you're supposed to use with the oil, which I feel like is what gives that depuffing claim. It's not necessarily the oil. The oil is beautiful, super hydrating. It isn't sticky, it absorbs. It has a very strong boom boom smell to it if you like that smell. It is heavenly. There's so many good things about it. However, for the price, I sooner would just get a drugstore body oil myself. If you want to spend the kind of money on this, go ahead. If you like the smell, you're gonna love it. For me though, I just wouldn't purchase it again. I knew that going in, I probably wouldn't. This was kind of a treat yourself sort of moment because I love Sol de Janeiro. I didn't notice some of the claims in this. Maybe I have to use more of it to really notice that, but I feel like it's more so the massage that they want you to pair with that really does some of the claims it says. Again, I feel like if you like that boom boom scent, this really takes it there. Like, it lingers on my body, specifically the oil. I think they did a great job at the scent for the oil. It's just one of those luxury items I don't think you necessarily need. So if you were debating, I would just pass it, buy something more affordable. Or if you really want to treat yourself, I think you'd like it. But again, for me, I would go something more affordable and I wouldn't purchase it again. So not everything was a home run for me in this video. I did have a few things to say, which I do love about these Sephora haul updates because I can give you my full opinion after I've tested everything throughout the whole month, which I feel like is super helpful. If you were on the fence about any of these products, I hope this helps you out, maybe save you some money, or maybe you can find a new favorite product, as a ton of these have been favorites for me, but some things I just don't think are a 10 out of 10. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you've not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you in my next video, which is going to be a huge Sephora haul. That's what I do after these haul updates. We go to another haul, so stay tuned.